All right, good day traders, hope you guys are good and welcome to another segment of the Trader's Mindset. As you've seen by the title, today we're going to be talking about trading with a purpose. So stick around because I feel like this is a loaded, interesting conversation. So hope you guys enjoy it. Initially, when I had the idea to record this video, I was going to talk about motivation and discipline. This was inspired by a reel that I saw on Instagram where the speaker was saying winners don't need motivation, winners need discipline. And basically, I was going to ride on that wave, right? But I needed to make it an interesting conversation. So what I did was I went online and I looked up, or I read a couple of articles on discipline, a couple of articles on motivation. And then I had the epiphany that maybe, just maybe, motivation and discipline are not separate entities. In other words, discipline is a part of motivation. Now, this is very important because it led me to the conversation of today. But first of all, let's define motivation. The definition that I found online says that it is a process that initiates, guides, and maintains goal-oriented behaviors. Now, this is a very simple sentence, but if you break it down, then you get a lot of gems from it. Because first of all, you have to highlight the word process. In other words, motivation is not an event, but it is a series of actions. Number one. Number two, it initiates and guides. In other words, your level of desire or the reason why you're doing something or a goal that you have in mind will act as a filter for the behaviors that you need to adopt and the behaviors that you need to let go of in order for you to reach your goal. You need to look at the people who are at the point that you want to be at and look at how they are behaving. Look at the habits that got them to the place that they are. And look at yourself. Look at some of your habits. Look at some of your behaviors. If you see that there's a need for you to change your habits in order for you to get to that level, that is a filter. And then the last part of this definition talks about maintenance. Now, when we talk about maintenance in this context, this is when we talk about discipline and consistency. So it's one thing to know which habits you need to adopt in order for you to reach a certain goal, but it's another thing to maintain, right? And this is where we talk about the level of desire. Okay, so the reason why this is important, right, is because I was listening to this other podcast and this person painted or gave an analogy. He said, imagine someone came to your house and kidnapped your family, right? And the only way he will release your family is if you ran a 30-kilometer marathon the following day without any training, without any experience. So he said that the pain of you losing your family will triumph the pain of you racing, right? And so the point he was trying to put across in that analogy was that you are most likely going to endure the obstacles that comes your way if the thing that you are pursuing is worth pursuing. So I'd like to challenge you today, if you're trading without a purpose, to find it, because it's gonna make the bullshit that you come across along this journey worth it. You are most likely going to endure the pains of this journey if the thing that you're pursuing is worthwhile. That can mean whatever for you. I don't want to define that for you, right? So we're talking about creating a purpose for your trading. Let's say, for example, you have a kid on the way and the job that you are working isn't paying you well enough for you to be in a position where you feel like you are going to be able to comfortably provide for your kid. That could be your why for your trading. The reason why that is important is because as you are trading, as you are building your trading account, that acts as a filter. You are less likely going to gamble with this account because it has a cause that is greater than you. The purpose of this account is much more significant than your ego. If you blow this account, you're not only blowing it for yourself, but for your kid. So you are at a point where you realize that certain habits for trading and building your account are not worth it because they don't serve your purpose. Now, for other people, yeah, you might argue that they're more inclined to take riskier trades because they want to get there quickly. I think there's a verse in the Bible that says, the road to the truth, or the road to eternity is narrow, and the road to darkness is wide. If you realize, and if you come to a point where you realize that your bad habits are not serving you because of the goal that you're trying to achieve, then you are most likely going to come at a point where it helps you with your decision-making process. You are less likely going to be risky with the money that you're trading. You're less likely going to take stupid trades. You're going to invest more time in learning, right? You're going to invest more time in back testing if the thing that you are trading for means that much to you, right? So for me, you need motivation. You need that motive. And discipline is the thing that will see you through. Consistency is the thing that will maintain those behaviors. Okay, so that's what I wanted to say. I hope I was able to articulate this properly, right? As we are reaching towards the end of this video, I have a challenge for you guys. There's a few things that I need you to do, right, as your homework, right? So first of all, if you feel like you are at a point where you're starting to realize that, okay, this may be my mission, and if you're looking for something that's worthwhile, if you reach to a point where you discover that thing that is worth trading for, that thing that is worth enduring for, I need you to do three things. First of all, I need you to draft a mission statement, right? As well as an identity statement about who you are individually as a trader. And once you reach a deeper level of self-understanding and increased self-awareness, you will interact with the data more efficiently and keep yourself out of trouble. That's the thing that I was saying. Once you have a mission statement, once you have an identity statement, when you look at your trading data, when you look at your trades, the quality of your trades, it will help you interpret it more efficiently. And then you have to use that statement as sort of like a guide, as sort of like a benchmark to hold yourself accountable. Are you living true to that statement? Are you trading true towards that statement? The last thing that you have to do here is you have to update the statement on a regular basis, either quarterly, twice a year, or every year, as this will help you keep track of your growth. So yeah, this is what I needed to talk about. This is what I wanted to talk about. Discipline, motivation, and purpose. Purpose is up here. So purpose is up here. And once you have your purpose, then you have your motive. You have a reason for doing things. This reason for doing things act as a filter for the habits that you need to adopt, for the habits that you need to let go of. Discipline is what will see you through. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have anything to add on to this conversation, feel free to engage in the comment section. But yeah, this is all I have for you guys today. For now,